Hi, I decided to do my project on the brand Native, which is a personal or a like natural personal care product brand. And they started with deodorant. I'm going to read this first part. A communication problem has been identified involving how native storytelling, mission, and digital branding align with the audience expectations of natural personal care products. So, the origin of this brand is it started with Moise Ali. It started in 2015. The story was that he just looked on the back of his deodorant one day, saw aluminum, was curious, like dug deeper, and turned his curiosity into a full-blown mission where he wanted to create a all-natural deodorant that everyone could enjoy for an affordable price. So their story across platforms, they keep the same theme, you could say. They have very much like bright colors, simple packaging though. Like simple packaging, but bright colors and themes to go with whatever scent they have. And then their TikTok, I would say, would be just like is slightly different from these two. I feel like these two are promoting like buying, and then they use their TikTok as like to get like influencers to like they make like funny relatable content, which honestly is a great marketing strategy because it's just so exactly where our world is at today. So next is the mantra and mission statement. The mission statement is clean, simple, and effective. So the perimeters it puts on its products are clean ingredients. It must have clean ingredients. They keep their packaging simple. So everything just kind of like nothing too complicated, I guess you could say. And then not only do they claim their product is safer and cleaner, but they also claim it's just as effective as any other deodorant that has all the metals and whatnot in it. So, their performance is a big detail on their products. So the target audience, I would say in the beginning when they first started, I think they were trying to target the young adult, like more mature kind of scene. But as they've created all these scents that are very not what you would expect from a normal deodorant. There's like cookies. They collabed with Dunkin' and all this. So I said that their target audience was between like women around 15 to 30. So another thing, they do a lot of their like ads online and on TikTok. So people who shop online is a big customer base for them. And their psychographics include like people who they like prefer transparency in their products, prefer they prefer the prices, they prefer having the good ingredients without having to pay the actual luxury prices. So that's kind of where they lie. All right, so my story alignment to the audience, I think it, like anyone, no one wants to be putting harsh chemicals on their bodies. So once that came out, it actually came out around that time, I feel like, and there was some issues going around with people getting burned from their deodorants, from Old Spice and all that. So coming out with this product everyone was like, oh my gosh, yes, like we all need natural deodorants now. Like it's going to be so good. So I think that was like really smart when they came out with it and like for the reason. All right. And then their marketing strategies. So they keep their products, they're sold in like big like big stores like Target, Walmart, like where there are guaranteed going to be lots of customers going there a lot. So I think that was really smart, like getting in those big stores because like it's just guaranteed. People are at least gonna see it. They're at least gonna like be like, what is that? So and then another marketing strategy they have is they send lots of PR to like influencers and stuff, which I think, I mean, it can be a good idea, but I think they kind of take it a step further to where it's kind of very commercialized and not necessarily like authentic in a way. It's almost like every single influencer says the same thing about it, like, kind of thing. But oh, they also sell online as well. They have their own website and they sell on like TikTok Shop. They do like bundles and like sales and things like that, Amazon and whatnot. So this is applying Fisher's narrative paradigm. I got into this very long, but so what I talked about in here, I was they talk about transparency, right, as it's such a big value for them, but they don't actually disclose the information or the ingredients that they use to make the scents of all their products and whatnot, which I said in here, some of these chemicals are completely safe, while others include harmful synthetic like compounds, which would defeat like the all natural kind of thing that they like claim to push so hard. So I just felt like that wasn't really aligning with their story, and like I just feel like it wasn't really like aligning with their values that they like push on you. And then another thing that I wrote it in here, but I just couldn't remember the actual name of the chemical, but it's PFAS, which is an actual preservative. It's like a preservative that they actually have in the deodorant, which isn't technically all natural, but again. And then I just went on again explaining the whole thing in this one. I also explained how their fun scents kind of takes away from the clean beauty aspect part of it, because if you're wanting all natural, you're wanting clean, you're wanting like biodegradable. One, the formulas aren't biodegradable either, but so it's just not really like putting like donut scented cupcake on my armpits just doesn't necessarily feel like the cleanest thing I've ever done. So my recommendations for them were to kind of like stick with the more clean beauty aspect. I like referenced The Ordinary, which is another like really affordable skincare brand that like their products look high end and like feel high end, but they aren't. And I think if they tried to like shift and do more like natural scents or like something in that aspect, I think it would do them a lot better. Maybe keep their colors less bright and bang and more like soft and clean and white and whatnot. And then another thing I said is that they should start disclosing the scent ingredients, because if it is all about transparency, like let's see the transparency. All right, thank you so much.